Good day everyone, my name is Dr. James Joseph, and I'm thrilled to dive into a topic that's both urgent and eye-opening: toxic fog, the rise of Lyme disease. Over the next few slides, we'll explore how this shape-shifting invader is fueling a neurological crisis, intertwined with environmental toxins and our own biology. Let's get started. Before we jump in, a quick note on disclosure. The images you'll see throughout this presentation are artistic impressions, crafted specifically for educational clarity. They're not actual microscope photos but symbolic representations to help illustrate the intricate world of biology and immunology. This material is shared purely for educational and collaborative research purposes. A special thanks to the LEXX Research Medical Center for supporting this work. About 9 months ago, something alarming caught our attention: reports of a toxic fog sweeping through communities. Right on its heels, we saw a dramatic spike, 100% of our patients showing abnormal findings under light microscopy. These weren't just anomalies, we're talking strange, unfamiliar structures staring back at us. As neurological complaints surged in our clinic, brain fog, fatigue, dysautonomia, we dug deeper with specialized lab tests. What emerged was a clear pattern: inflamed neurological pathways directly linked to Lyme disease. This isn't isolated, it's a rising tide, and today, we'll unpack why. So, what exactly is Lyme disease? At its core, it's caused by a shape-shifting organism called Borrelia burgdorferi, not your typical straightforward infection. The classic story of a tick bite followed by a bullseye rash? That's real, but it's far from the whole picture. Many cases never show that telltale sign. The truth is, Lyme is widespread, often undetected without specialized testing. It hides in plain sight, morphing forms to evade detection and treatment. If we rely on outdated diagnostics, we're missing the epidemic unfolding right now. Let's break down the features that make Lyme so insidious. First, it confuses the immune system, tricking it into seeing friend as foe. It mimics our own receptors, blending in like a master of disguise. Then there's persistence. This bug doesn't go down easy. It survives in various forms: spores that lie dormant, persisters that laugh at antibiotics, spirals that burrow deep, even octopus-like structures that cling and spread. These artistic renderings capture the chaos, a relentless adapter, turning our defenses against us. This immune confusion leads to what I call friendly fire, our own autoantibodies turning on vital systems. Dopamine receptors get hit, and drive evaporates, motivation flatlines. NMDA receptors. Brain fog descends like a veil, nicotinic receptors falter, sparking dysautonomia, heart rate chaos, blood pressure swings, and calcium channels? They misfire, amplifying pain and neurological glitches. It's not just infection, it's an internal civil war, with Lyme pulling the strings. Now, imagine Lyme not alone, but amplified by a perfect storm of cofactors. Mycotoxins from mold poison the air we breathe. Microbiome imbalance disrupts our gut-brain axis, letting inflammation run wild. Heavy metals accumulate, plastics and chemicals seep in from every corner. This toxic cocktail supercharges Lyme's damage, creating symptoms that baffle even the sharpest clinicians. It's environmental warfare on a cellular level. Diving deeper into cofactors, Lyme reactivates latent viruses like EBV, overwhelming an already taxed immune system. It mimics other stealth pathogens, mycoplasma or even Morgellons-like fibers, further muddying the diagnostic waters. And don't overlook the mineral draw: it leaches essentials into joints, fueling arthritis and chronic pain. These aren't side notes. They're the accelerants turning embers into infernos. To put this in perspective, a quick historical note. The first cluster hit in 1975, in the quaint towns of Lyme and Old Lyme, Connecticut. Kids and adults swelled with arthritis-like symptoms, knees ballooning, rashes blooming. It took until the early 1980s for Dr. Willy Burgdorfer to identify the culprit, Borrelia, a spirochete tick-borne terror. That discovery was groundbreaking, but decades later, we're still playing catch-up as cases explode worldwide. Enter detox genetics, the hidden bottlenecks in our fight back. Toxic overload clogs detoxification pathways, creating gridlock. Methylation acts like the master keymaker, forging unlocks for the rest: sulfation, glutathione production, glucuronidation, acetylation. If your genes hobble these routes, Lyme's toxins linger, fogging the mind and body. Testing and supporting these pathways isn't optional, it's survival strategy. That's where hormonal solutions shine, specifically active neurosteroids like DHEAS, PregS, and Aloe. We're researching how they bypass sulfation bottlenecks, directly modulating those misfiring neural receptors dampened by Lyme autoantibodies. The potential, game-changing. Improved autonomic function, tamed mast cell activation, banished fatigue, sharper memory, eased complex pain, deeper sleep, laser focus, reignited libido, renewed social motivation, fluid speech, effortless physical activities, and peak work performance. This isn't hype, it's targeted rescue for the brain under siege. One promising tool in our arsenal, plasma extraction, or plasmapheresis. It pulls metals and chemicals directly from the blood, easing detox bottlenecks. But could it go further? What if it flushes out those dormant Lyme persisters, the antibiotic-resistant holdouts evading immune clearance? Early cases suggest yes, offering a reset where pills and prayers fall short. In conclusion, Lyme is the great mimicker, a chameleon sparking immune confusion and neurological misfiring. Layer on toxins and genetic vulnerabilities, and you get the fog of suffering, a haze that steals lives. But knowledge is the antidote. By connecting these dots, we can pierce the veil and reclaim clarity. Before we wrap, a dedication to the sufferers misunderstood for far too many years. Your pain is real, your fight heroic. To our veterans and first responders, bearing invisible wounds from battles seen and unseen. To those betrayed by the very nations sworn to protect them. Please join me for a moment of silence. The toxic fog is rising, friends, time is short. At LexX Research Medical Center, our mission is clear: relieve suffering through bold, collaborative science. One benefactor could ignite the change, funding trials, scaling solutions, saving lives. If this resonates, reach out. Together, we dispel the fog. For those hungry for more, here are key references grounding our work, from plasma exchange case reports to neurosteroid breakthroughs and beyond. Dive in. The evidence is compelling. Thank you for your time and attention. Questions? I'm here. Let's turn awareness into action.